Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Library of Ruina. Let's continue. So we just beat up some rats for various reasons.
도시에서 살아가려면 어쩔 수 없어. 조직이든 어디든 간에 자신이 속할 집단을 구하지 않고서는 살아가기 힘든 곳이니까. 이 도시는.
Alright, Floor of General Works open. You can now select the Floor of General Works during reception. A new assignment has been added. You can acquire pages, equipment, and cards by burning books earned through reception. Click on the Burn Books tab. Each book has a pool of pages to yield upon burning, and each page has a set amount of copies that can drop. The list of remaining rewards will reset automatically upon redeeming all pages from the book's pool, except key pages. Alternatively, you can manually refill the pool by pressing the Reset Rewards button. Okay. So I can burn books. And I can burn this Book of the Rats, which we have plenty of. And we can get some of this stuff, which I don't really know what to think of. So we're here. Keter, which I think was the name of one of the floors that we were in the previous game. So assignments remaining. We've done the send out invitation. We need to obtain a book of question mark, whatever that means. Alright. So let's just burn these books and see what we get. When you burn books on a floor, you'll see a lovely animation in that floor's color, and you may randomly obtain pages of that book. Burning a book yields different pages each time based on chance. There are two types of pages you may acquire from books: key pages and combat pages. Key pages constitute a librarian's physique. They serve as equipment. Combat pages are the cards and techniques used by librarians in battle. Okay. The rarity of pages ranges from paperback, hardcover, limited, or object d'art. Pages of higher grades are more powerful, although rare to acquire when burning books. Also, key pages have a set limit of how many can be owned at once, which depends on rarity. Alright, so we got Lenny pages, which I'm guessing those are just people? So I guess it's based... So the color, I guess, is rarity? I see. Alright. Interesting stuff. I don't really know what to think of it, to be honest. Definitely seems to be a lot of stuff that deals like bleed, it looks like. Speaking of bleed, for the scene, take X damage and subtract 1/3 of the bleed stack every time the character rolls on the offensive die. Okay. Yeah, looks like we got quite a bit of stuff here. And scroll wheel does work. Okay, confirm. Character UI info. Choose what you'd like to configure here. Your librarian's current key page. You can click here to change the key page. List of passive abilities on the equipped key page. You can click here to adjust its passive abilities, and then you can click on, you can obviously change your deck. Equipping key pages. You can check your list of favorite key pages. Equipped by other librarians here. By clicking on a key page and selecting equip, you can assign the key page to the librarian. You can compare the info of the currently equipped key page and the selected key page. Okay. And you can unequip it, of course. Setting up combat pages. Alright. There's usually a limit to how many of each page you can put in a deck. Okay. Collect to unequip the battle symbol on that region. Okay, equipping battle symbols. Yeah. Gotcha. Click a placard to swap battle symbols. Okay. You can press the I button next to the symbol to configure the visibility of the battle symbol. Okay. Alright. So we're back. So we're here now. I guess. Patron. And that's none. Okay. So we got a bunch of these. So there's Lenny. So really the only difference is what they're weak against. And that's really all that seems to change. I'll take Lenny just simply because it's literally... Well, actually... Yeah, I actually boost my stats. It's the same weaknesses, but now I have higher HP and less stagger resistance, and more stagger. If we unequip it, so yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. And I'm already weak and fatal to those already, so I think that's fine. And then we can make a book out of this. Okay, and if I use Lenny's page, I have to use specific books, it looks like. Which I seem to have an abundance of. So, evades. Okay. 3 to 6. I like the gut harvestings. Take some of those. Got Skitter away. Save one, I think. We'll get an evade. I mean, if we get a successful stagger, we get more, you know, light. So that's an option. Problem is a lot of this is slashing. Skitter ways. Yeah, it looks like you can have up to 9 cards. Let's do so we got 3 gut harvestings, a few skitter aways, and then we'll grab some charge and covers and go with that. I honestly don't really understand the evasion mechanics in this game, to be honest. In fact, let's I mean, I think this is okay. We'll try this. How do you save? Yeah, I don't understand that. Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't get it. But it looks like I'm equipped, so I'll accept this, I guess. Let's Credenza. Scenes of patron librarians. Check the episodes of brief interactions between patron librarians. Rewatch the episodes of the story of your patron librarians. In the credenza, you can read and review various story contents. Okay. Click on the group of guests and then click on an episode. You can watch the pre and post battle story segments for a group of guests. That's cool. Reading pages in books. Select the page whose stories you like to read. Okay. And then you can read the story. Okay, cool. So there's main story here, which we just did. And then we got... there we go. Alright. Lenny's page. Want to hear a secret? This is kind of embarrassing, but I used to have a dream once, like Pete does now. Yeah, I know. I'm still younger than him, with a long future ahead of me. But what could I do? Life's too rough for that. Others say that rats are a pathetic bunch who were too incompetent to join even the smallest syndicate, let alone a wing. Filthy losers who feed on junk and leftovers, not making any effort to change. Back when I was a young kid, I didn't like that. I thought I was better than those rats. I decided to get into an examinee town. Little did I know that it'd be the one choice I'd regret the most. I begged and nagged at my parents wanting to achieve that stupid dream. How'd it go, you ask? Seems you're just as stupid, aren't you? I wouldn't be hanging out with these folks if I had made it, now would I? What am I saying? What I'm saying is, dreaming won't do jack shit for you. They didn't end up here because they gave up trying. Hell, I wouldn't have set foot on this gutter in the first place if they had what it takes to achieve their dreams. You get it now? Pete's a huge idiot. Mang cheese. Did you know? There's grades for each alley in the back streets. Funny, ain't it? Trash in a trash can are all grading each other. Parts that are under the protection of a syndicate, office, and association are pretty safe. Sweepers can't raid those streets easily. Putting the people who live there in a different grade from those who don't, though, is pointless. Honestly speaking, honestly speaking. Sure, it's a bit safer over there, but we're talking about the back streets. Get it? You know what's funnier? Even kids would group themselves according to what part of the streets they live in. They'd even shun the others whose clothes or manner didn't fit their turf styles. I had no choice but to accept this sad truth. You wondering how things were in the alley I lived? I couldn't afford to pay protection fees to a syndicate, so the sweepers came down at night and collected most of my neighbors. I had to witness them take chunks of flesh out of my parents and brothers while they were still breathing. Don't pity me, though. My story ain't nothing special around here. Pete. There's not a lot of peeps who hang around in the back streets alone. It's 'cause that's just madness. Weak and dowdy folks don't band together to survive. Get into a small syndicate or anything and make a living somehow. Some ignorant fool makes a scene in the back streets on their own. They're just making themselves a target as soon as the others notice they're alone. That's why we move in groups. We're called rats for a reason. We crawl about the dark in packs and jump at prey for the chance to bite them apart when we spot one. So, you wondering if we rats have any dreams? I guess belonging to a proper syndicate, if any. We're just too tacky and amateurish to be called one. We hate being bound to rules, so hell will freeze over before one of us joins an office. And no rat I know would move to an examinee town and study for wing entrance exams. Those nerds at examinee towns aren't too different from rats like us. We're all dreaming silly dreams that'll never come true with our petty skills. An office, a wing, a syndicate, or whatever. Think it's an easy task to belong to a decent group? People just accept what they got and live on. But still, I wanted to have a dream. Alright. Definitely a bit different from the ordeals we usually... I don't remember what they're called. Abnormalities. Yeah, that's what they are. Alright, so we got that. We're back in... Okay. Library UI. Current grade. Move to selected tab. Floor information. Assignees. Stuff. Okay. Did I not get the book of whatever I was supposed to get? I'm a little confused. I don't have any books left. Oh, sorry, this is where I was supposed to go. Invitations. So we got this one here, which we've already done, and then we got a new one here. Invitation. Dear guest, I formally invite you to the library. The library's books can provide you with all the wisdom, wealth, honor, and power you seek. However, an ordeal will await you in the library. If you cannot overcome this ordeal, you'll be converted into a book yourself. Angela. Oh, I used up all my books. So I have to actually go and get another one. Good to know. I guess I should have saved one. I guess I misunderstood this. Alright, that's fine. How do we get back? We need to go and kill one of you guys again. We have infinite books of something. And then just... Alright, send invitation. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go straight into this. We'll see how this new deck works. That's good as any. Begin stage play. Alright, only rolled a 1 this time. Alright, you're doing piercing, evading, blunt. Alright, I kinda wanna go after that guy in the top left. What are you vulnerable to? Piercing. Alright, not sure how this is gonna play out. Okay. Okay. Fatal. Alright, you're going defense. Alright. What are you vulnerable to? Okay, you're vulnerable to slashing. You're vulnerable to blunt. Nice. Alright, what are you doing? Alright, I think we'll deal with you now. Okay. Have fun. Okay. Also, I did forget to equip a thing, but I don't really. A little confused on how to do it though. That's fine. Anyway, invitations. Now we should be able to do this with a book of rats.
에휴, 오늘도 공쳤네. 이런 자질구레한 일이나 하려고 개고생하며 해결사가 된 건 아니라고.
Looks like we're upgrading to fixers.
이 바닥이 다 그렇잖아. 선택받은 몇 명만 위로 치고 올라갈 뿐이지.
그래도 작은 일부터 착실히 해나가면 빛이 보이지 않겠어요?
그런 낙관적인 성격은 참 부러워, 핀. 아무리 그래도 밤이 오기 전에 잃어버린 고양이를 찾아주세요 라는 건 아니지. 허접한 사무소는 쓰레기 같은 일만 들어온다니까.
그래, 핀. 너도 이런 일이나 하려고 해결사가 되려 했던 건 아니잖아. 좀 더 큰 물에서 놀아야지.
열심히 하다 보면 언젠가 괜찮은 사무소로 이적하거나 협회 직속 해결사가 될 수 있겠죠. 그러면 팔자가 좀 피게... 어? 뭐야? 주머니에 이런 봉투가 들어있어요. 초대장이라고 적혀있네요?
So the last letter was in a body that was being scavenged or cannibalized, and this one just is in this guy's pocket.
냄새가 나는데.
이런 일은 그냥 넘어갈 수 없지. 게다가 적힌 말대로라면 저 책이란 것은 몇몇 협회에서 꽤 흥미를 가질 수도 있을 만한 물건으로 보여.
흥미로운 건 사실이지만 도서관이라는 곳에 뭐가 있을지 모르잖아요. 우선 사무소에 보고해서 정식적으로 일을 처리하도록 하죠.
누구 좋으라고 그런 쓰레기 사무소 패를 불려줘. 안 갈 거면 우리라도 간다.
해결사라는데 아는 사람들이야?
해결사라고 해서 서로 다 알겠거니 하는 건 말이야.
Racist against fixers.
길 가던 사람 붙잡고 아무나 집어서 아는 사이냐고 물어보는 거랑 똑같아. 둘 다 같은 인간이니까 서로 알지? 라고 물어보는 거랑 다를 게 없다고.
해결사들의 종류와 수가 정말 많다는 거네.
그런 거지.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure what the customize thing is for this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so yeah, the condition for this was to beat everyone with a single character, which is just guaranteed. And then stagger enemies 5 times in a single battle. Which I guess I did. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to whatever I was doing.
에휴, 오늘
Skip, please. Okay. As for our opponents, grade 9 Yun's Fixer and grade 9 Yun's Fixer. Both of them have similar stats. Nothing to really go home about. Alright, we'll dive right into this then. They look stronger than I expected. Still, we can beat them, right? I maybe in no name, but at least I have guts to get here. Trample in the eternal pits of fear. felt like throwing a cool one-liner. All right, let's do this. What do you got? Okay, you're attacking, and so are you. Okay, what do we got going on here? You're vulnerable to piercing and slightly to slashing. That's good enough for me. Alright, that should be more than enough. So we actually clashed, and we rolled the same results twice in a row, which is a bit problematic. So I didn't beat his rolls is the problem. And unfortunately that kind of sets me back a bit. And they're both using the same attack now. Alright. I'm gonna keep going with this. There we go, staggered you. Max damage, ouch. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Book of grade 9 Fixer. Never realized how easily a person could die. I still can't believe it. This isn't fair. I'm so mad. I can't stand it. Phew, that guy almost turned the tide and got me there. My heart's still pounding. forgot about reading last round, I apologize. So what do we got? We have evade, and you're going defense as well. I'm just gonna hit you with this then. There we go. Guess I couldn't climb up after all. Alright, no battle symbols gained, probably because I got wrecked. Alright, let's burn some books. This time not all of them. I'm just kind of seeing what we have got harvesting, don't we? Okay, I guess we just don't have any spare cards. Sorry, the UI is as what you expect from these games. And yeah, it looks like we're trying to get a specific book. And it's lagging on me. Alright, I'm gonna burn 5 of the books. Alright, looks like we got everything there. Nothing really of note from these, to be honest. Preparation. On Clash Win, restore 1 light. Okay. It's not bad. I don't really have a frame of reference. Also, I believe these are green cards, which means they're not rare or anything like that. The book. Alright, well, let's go take a look at our The Society of Fixers is built entirely up on meritocracy. The greater you are, the higher you can climb. On the other hand, if you don't have the capability, you should be thankful for any org that accepts you and stay low. Thing is, capability can mean many things. For some, it could be physical strength, and others might have superior intellect. It seems kind of unfair to me that they make arbitrary evaluations of a concept that can be taken in so many different ways. Not that I think I have some hidden talent that deserves a better grade or anything, though. I do feel a bit upset, but I think I'm at the right place. The jobs I usually do are looking for lost cats at night. You can tell how low my spot is, yeah? I'm not a huge fan of jobs I'm doing. I'm not a huge fan of the jobs I'm doing right now, of course. I mean, sure. I wouldn't say no to some flashy requests, I just accepted to carry on with my life. Okay, and that's just dialogue. Okay, so there's a level 2 for this. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Alright. Give me 1 moment. Alright, we'll do this one and then probably call it. Alright, send invitation.
대표님, 시간이 꽤 흘렀는데도 소식이 없어요.
So it looks like he decided to go back to the office while the others went ahead and got killed.
분명 그 도서관이라는 곳에서 무슨 일이 벌어졌을 거예요.
쥐도새도 모르는 사이에 자취가 사라지는 해결사들은 널렸어. 죽었든 튀었든 간에 더 이상 연락이 없다면 계약 위반에 따른 사무소 제명이야. 그리고 네가 말한 초대장 건은 증거 불충분이다. 종이에 서명하자 문이 생기고 그곳으로 걸어 들어갔다니. 부자놈들의 장난이나 날개의 특이점 실험일 수도 있겠지. 우리 윤 사무소에서는 그런 일에 시간 낭비 안 할 거야.
제가 아직 구급 해결사이긴 해도 이건 뭔가 다르다는 것이 느껴져요.
그렇군요. 이렇게나 감이 좋으신 구급 해결사님이 이런 누추한 사무소에 고용되셔서 안타까울 따름입니다. 잘 들어 우물한 개구리. 네가 아직 모르는 미친 일들이 이 도시에서는 숨쉬듯 일어나고 있어. 무슨 일이 일어나도 이상하게 여길 여지조차 없다는 거야. 당장 눈앞에서 증거를 보여줄 수도 없는 일은 시작할 가치조차 없어.
그럼 대표님 앞에 놓인 그 봉투는 뭐죠?
뭐? 애송이 자식, 무슨 개수작이야?
전 정말 아무것도 하지 않았어요.
잠깐 나가 있어. 여기 윤 사무소다. 이번에야말로 촉이 왔어. 애들 붙이게 전 좀 땡겨줘. 아니, 이번에는 느낌이 나쁘지 않다니까? 네 말대로 허사일 수 있긴 하지. 내 쪽에서 한 번 더 확인해 볼 수는 있어. 썩 내키는 방법은 아니지만. 그래, 적합한 녀석이 한 명 있지.
해결사는 사무소를 거치지 않고는 일을 시작하지도 못하나 보네.
뭐 형식상으론 그렇지. 나 같은 경우는 1인 사무소였지만 말이야. 돈 되는 것에 덤벼드는 건 조직이나 해결사나 다를 게 없다니까. 보아하니 세상 물정 모르는 꼬마까지 이용하려는 것 같고.
와, 이곳이 도서관.
So he's gonna become a kid's book.
그래, 대표의 말대로면 이번 일을 통해 협회 후원도 노려볼 수 있다고 했지? 제대로 한번 해보자.
환영합니다, 해결사 손님. 저는 도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 윤사무소의 해결사 핀입니다. 이곳에서 정말 많은 정보가 담긴 책이라는 것을 구할 수 있는 것인가요?
네, 그럼요. 당신이 초대장을 받고 이곳에 왔다는 것은 그런 뜻이니까요. 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
One-on-one, huh? Weak to piercing. A lot of double strikes. And he has a struggle ability. Okay, interesting. Let's begin. So... I'm afraid, but I want to win. I'll do my best. You'll do your best to fulfill your own responsibilities. Definitely not into this, it looks like. Alright, it looks like he's opening with thrust. Alright, we're going all in. See how you do. Alright, and he took some bleeding. You can see the bleeding down there. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. Alright. Well, you're not going to be in good shape. And he's vulnerable to everything while he's staggered, so yeah, he's done for. Book of Finn. Alright.
실한. 아무리 그래도 애송이 녀석이 부스러지는 것을 보는 건 유쾌하지 않구만.
전에 네 입으로 말했잖아. 이 도시에서 이 정도는 굉장히 공평하고 점잖은 방식이라고. 도시에서는 대부분 타이에 의해 강제적으로 일어나는 일들 투성이라고 했지. 하지만 도서관은 달라. 이곳에 들어오는 손님들은 원하는 것을 얻기 위해 서명을 통한 동의와 함께 도서관에 입장한 거야. 이 과정에서 그 어떤 강압도 없었지. 전부 그들의 선택과 대가야.
뭐 그렇긴 한데 그래도 이건 좀 뭔가 치사하다는 생각이 들어서.
Alright, and we got the Book of Fen. Let's burn these. I'll burn 3 of them. Because I'm assuming I'm going to need the others. I'm just going to burn a bunch of these while I can. Kind of like Angela with long hair. But still, it's a... Oh, passive abilities. Half-Baked Courage. When an ally dies, gain 1 strength next scene. I don't have any allies. Alright, some purple cards. Struggle, which is all defense, it looks like. I wouldn't mind those struggles, to be honest. Also, we got dodge and strike. Gotcha. Alright. Okay, confirm. Of course, we're gonna read up on Yun's office. Finn's page. It's been a while, sis. Actually, I talked to you some time ago. By myself, of course. It sounds a bit lonely, but I'm fine. Today's not going to be the same as the days before. I have good news. I finally joined an office run by this guy named Yun, and officially became a fixer. You're proud to see your precious little brother grow up and make it, aren't you? Isn't that cool? I told you there's no need to worry about me. Oh, about Yun's office. I think it's a really nice place. No, I'm not lying. Our operator Yun is a bit cold, but he teaches me a lot of things. And there's also Eri, who's my senior. I've yet to be friends with her, but she seems like a good person, too. For now, they've given me small jobs like searching for lost cats. Maybe they're worried I'm too inexperienced to handle tougher stuff. It's not really fancy, but if I start out with small tasks like this and work up slowly, I'm going to be a great fixer one day, yeah? My heart is already pumping with excitement. When I become a proud and dashing fixer, I'll buy a nest migration ticket and get a nice new home for you. I could buy my gear at the workshop thanks to your help and all that. Though, that's not all. You always looked after me, sis. It's kind of embarrassing to talk about this. Anyway, don't worry about me, and do things you want to do. I know you were always too busy caring for me to pursue your own interest. You offered to give me a prosthetic body or even a minor procedure the last time we met, but I'm doing fine without any of that stuff, and you got money to earn for yourself. I'm tired, so I'll be going now. I ran around the whole town chasing a cat all day. Night, sis. I hope we see each other again. So we'll click on that later, but for right now, let's So right now we're equipped with Lenny's page, but now we have access to Finn's page. Stat-wise, it's the same. It's just different weaknesses, and he of course has that half-baked courage thing. So yeah, we'll go ahead and equip it. Alright, and then of course I have to make a deck with it. Alright, let's make some stuff happen then. Alright, so yeah, these are... Okay. So that's where we're looking at right now. And then the rest are greens. Okay, we can work with that. So we've got some skitterways. Actually, we have some struggles. And then some dirty blows, and then some gut harvestings. The only problem with struggle is it eats up some energy. Let's take that out. Just reset, confirm. So yeah, we can either go dodge or dodge. So there's literally, yeah, dodge and strike is just flat out better. So I think we'll do that. Okay, and looks like we're okay. We got our equipment. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Eagle. This is Library of Ruina. Hopefully the audio is okay, and I'll see you guys next time.